It's time once again for Walk in the Park. Each year, Fort Wayne residents have the opportunity to add a tree to the public right-of-way for just a $50 contribution through a special program called the Citizen Match Tree Planting Program. And to hear all about it right now, I'm joined by Derek Veit, Superintendent of Forestry Operations. Good to meet you, and thank you for being here.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
So tell us about what this program entails.
So in Fort Wayne, we've got about 40,000 vacant planting sites along our city streets throughout the city. Because of that, we're not able to honor requests for tree planting based on request alone. So we have a program called the Citizen Match Tree Planting Program. This program allows residents who are interested in getting a tree planted out in front of their home between the sidewalk and the curb an opportunity to apply through the Citizen Match Tree Planting Program. It's a $50 contribution toward the program. That fee can be waived if your household income and family size meet certain requirements.
Okay, and the tree has to go in that strip area between.
Correct, yes. The tree has to be placed within the public right-of-way.
Yeah, okay. And how big do these trees grow? What do we need to know about the trees themselves?
So when the trees arrive, they'll be between an inch and an inch and a half caliper and 6 to 10 feet tall.
Okay.
Depending on the variety we choose, some of them can grow quite large. We do have some options that are smaller, more ornamental.
Okay. Do I plant the tree myself, or you have a team that does that?
No, we contract all of that out.
Okay.
So all you have to do is fill out the application.
All right, and when is the application due, and when do the trees get planted?
So the application is due July 1st of this year. Okay. And the trees, they can begin planting the trees on October 1st. They're usually finished by Christmas time.
Okay. What do we need to know about how to take care of the tree once it gets planted?
Yeah, our primary ask in that department is watering. That's the main need of these trees when they go in. So we ask that you would supply these trees with about 30 seconds every other day with a rain head nozzle.
Okay. Any other restrictions? What do we need to know to be qualified to get a tree through this program?
You need to live within the city limits and have space.
All right. What are the benefits to having a tree planted in that area?
I'm glad you asked. Many of us know the environmental benefits that trees offer. So most of us know that they filter the air, they clean the water, they make our rivers clean, and all of these sorts of things. What not everybody recognizes the community and public health benefits that they offer. For instance, did you know that having street trees can reduce crime in your neighborhood by 14%?
I did not know that.
Yeah, among many other. They decrease depression and anxiety, improve cognitive function, improve standardized test scores and graduation rates, many things.
Interesting. I would never have thought that. How did that correlation come about?
So early on in my career, part of what I have to do is advocate for trees. So early on in my career, I would advocate for the environmental benefits that trees offer. This is why we should plant trees. This justifies my salary. I was beginning to recognize that I wasn't connecting with people, and I started asking residents who were also tree huggers like myself, what is it about trees that you're truly passionate about? And they would tell me stories about their childhood and memories, and a light bulb went off for me, and I recognized that the true benefit that trees offer is about how they help us emotionally and socially. And if we can deliver that message, we might just save the planet on accident.
Yeah. People would be more interested in have an investment in planting those trees then.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Where do people get more information? Is it on the website?
Yeah, the Fort Wayne Parks and Rec website. There's a tab across the top that says street trees. If you hit that street tree tab, you'll see Citizen Match application.
All right. Thank you so much for being here. Learned a lot today.
You bet.
Appreciate it.